Hi, let's go over to the plastic mold shop sale and see what Rob has left. I picked up a couple of things today, and this is Rob's number here. Call Rob, 509-540-8629 if you see anything. I picked up, he had this little stack of 1-inch arbor horizontal milling cutters, and I got the last of the heavy clamps here. And I can use them on this Brown and Sharp horizontal mill and the radial drill press. So, what else am I doing? Oh, I got some salvage. I like salvage and stuff. He's got a bunch of material, new material, and he had a bunch of these rollers there, so I picked up a couple of them. And I'm going to blast. There's some metal parts in here, steel, so I'm going to get behind here and cut these off, and I'll get a length of at least this long of 1.25 inch aluminum. And what else got going? Well, that's about it. So, you see anything you want, call Rob, 509-540-8629. Okay, I'll see you over there. Hey, let's have a look at an amazing mold for making a very small part. Now, this mold here is made for making parts, a gazillion parts, and this is the part here. And it goes on here, and then there's the other part there of the mold. Look at the size of that. And this one's made out of steel, so it could run for years and years and years. And it has, making that little tiny part there. Okay, we're going to head over to a table over here. Hey, okay, we're over here at a table. I'd like to thank everybody that's purchased things from Intricut Machine here in Rob, and the sale has gone really well, and there's just a few things left, and I thought we'd scan over these and see if anybody wants anything, and any offer is will probably be gladly accepted. So over here we have, you left this little square there, I don't think you wanted to sell that. We have this is a 3M digital thermometer. There's another one here. This one has a probe, and -100 to 1,000 F. This one I'm not real sure about here. I don't know. A little bit of radiation on the laser. It says this is an older one. And he's got these letter and number stamps here. Then these air cylinders are quite interesting here. And he's got a price on that. Anything you see here, just let Rob know, and he can ship these things. Oh. They're on 0. The little counters here. Here's some digital scales. These are very nice too. He's got, this is 70 ounce and a 20 ounce. Still has the, I guess it's a master calibration weight here, and a glove. Traceability to the Bureau of Standards. Here's the certificate. And I've got some tire irons here. Those come in handy. And got a Ghost vacuum pump. And those are quite handy if you're doing that kind of stuff. I got some electric motors. Now this one here is 90 volt DC. And we got a shear line lathe motor. Runs good. It needs a variable speed controller. And it's got some pulleys and belts. And there's some other belts right here. And what's this? This is kind of interesting little motor. This type of AC motor runs forever. if you want to run a little fan or something. 100-volt AC, I'm sure. That's kind of interesting little motor there. Got a Bridgeport knee speed handle. And he still has these really interesting little polishing tools here. You can see how they're spring loaded, and they take these little belts. And there's a bunch of little belts and different holders, so you can have the different grits. I'm surprised someone didn't pick these up. Is these expanding midget laps if you're doing some very small hole work. I kind of find myself when I do having to fabricate something, but I don't do enough tiny holes anymore to really justify having a kit, and that's not very much money for that. Oh, what do we got here? I don't know what this is. It is, I don't know. It's kind of like a coil band there. Okay, we'll head over to this back table over here. Hey, here we are on a back workbench, and there's just miscellaneous stuff here. And if anybody wants any of these things, you know, let Rob know. It looks like this is a special jaws for a Kurt. Whoop, let me get that up here. It looks like this special jaws for a Kurt Weiss here. And just some odds and ends things here, pins and some things like that. We just thought we'd scan over this. Okay. I hope you're all doing good today. So this is kind of what's left on the back bench. Okay, still have this ultrasonic parts cleaner. It's quite a large one, and it is an industrial duty model. It's not the cheap stuff. And I'm sure you'll take any off. We got a storage tank for air. And this jack, it's really quite interesting. You can see it lifts here. And he used this around the mold machines, but it looks like a handy machine shop jack, the way it lifts, and it I guess you could say it goes down quite low. If I can make it go down. I don't know, I'm not turning the right knob. Okay, these things here are heaters, circulating water heaters for the molds to heat them up prior to using them. And there's two of them here. And these are specialized things here. But I'll do another video and just talk about that. I thought this was interesting. You put these into the hoppers, like that hopper on top there, and it's magnetic, and it catches any stray metal that might find its way in the plastic, you know, like a nut or something. That would be really devastating for a precision mold. So, okay, we'll keep moving. Well, I'm back over here at the books, and Ron from Texas, that is Carla and Ron, let's say hi, suggested kind of going slow through these books. And I kind of went through everything fast before, because I had a lot of problems with my computer and editing, and now I got a better hookup and was able to clean my computer out, and so I can make edited videos. So we'll go through this stuff and a little bit slower. I had 11-minute time frame before, now I got 30 minutes. Okay, so let's look at these books here. We got injection mold design, and more on that, injection mold fundamentals. If you wanted to get started in injection molding, It looks to me like this is the course. And we got a lot of old metalworking books here. We'll just look at it. Metalworking, I think, yeah, this is the Lindsay publications. And these are really good. Just really good to look through. A lot of fun. Okay. Then we got some miscellaneous machining books down here that are pretty cool. There's designing and building a sheet metal brake and alternator secrets. That is really nice. Some of this old stuff and metal cutting bandsaw. How to build one. I tell you what, for some reason, they want a lot of money for bandsaws. Here's one on indexing, direct indexing. That's pretty neat. 1903. Lindsay Publications, 1983. And just really good stuff for like using a dividing head and general indexing. From 1903, and I don't think very much has changed. What is this? Spring rod depth gauge. That's pretty cool. Okay, so you can make all these things. Here's the old Boston Gear book. Over the years, I've managed to escape cutting gears by buying gears from Boston Gear. A couple of them there. Raw Mike's Toolorama. I don't know if they're still there. I'll have to look them up. That was an old-time outfit. That was kind of fun. I used to buy stuff from them. I think I have a grinding vise. They used to have all this stuff. They had the whole mics. Just totally a good supplier back in the day, if they're not still there now. We got lathe design, construction and operation. Lindsay Publications there too. Computer numerical control programming and machining. This is cool here, this 1885 illustrated machine tools. That is really cool. Let's take a quick look at that. Look at these things here. That's a radial drill. That's how they were. They were pretty dangerous back in the day because they could fall on you if the nut gave way. Slaughters. These planers of all types. This is good stuff to look through. It gives you ideas. Wire EDM handbook. Right there. Oh, I got to take a look at the, it says the Stroke a Genius file rack. I need a file rack, so I will set that aside for further study. That's something I need real bad, is a file rack in my shack. Okay, here we are, the Starrett, and I think this is a Starrett catalog. I think it's like 1938. I'm gonna get back up here. And we have procedures in experimental physics. That's great. I experiment with that just about every morning. What have we got here? Gears and wheels. Vacuum forming. Do it yourself. Huh. Understanding digital troubleshooting. Oh boy. I have a kind of a tough time with that. This is kind of neat. Here's really neat semiconductor reference guide. Wow. Whitmore cutting tools. I believe I've used these O-ring Boss tools made by them in the hydraulics. Okay, my Ford ML7. Those things cost a fortune. I've actually never seen one. What is this? Cutting tools, work holders, and accessories for screw machines, turret lathes, CNC lathes. Oh, Soma. Yeah. Okay. I recognize that. Now down here, we have the machinist's handbook with the pocket ref and the supplementary guide, 25th edition. If you don't have that, you do need it. It's very important information. There's just the most basics. Okay, this is plastic mold training things. Here's all kinds of numbers and vinyl letters. I have to look at that stuff over. Reusable. Okay, now this is a spindle that takes those those D-type cutter wheels here, and it appears to be just very high quality. I forget what that is. It's something like 7/16 or something Harbor. Okay, we'll just kind of go slow here. It's like a ceramic deburring tool. I'm going to have to try that. I've never tried one of those. And let's get down on the bottom shelf here. Bridgeport Series 1 J head rebuild. That's a project. Yeah, here's parts books and JR's machine and tool supply. Oh, this is somebody that's got Bridgeport parts. Okay, and they got the schematics of that. Just about everything you need for your Bridgeport. Here's another one, high quality tools. Vertical knee type milling machines. Parts. And we got some pry bars for those who like the pry. I like that little cute one, isn't that sweet? Okay, we'll head around. Okay, some of the miscellaneous ended up on this table here. And here's some cutters. We got some cutters here, still some end mills, and these look like 3/8 shank boring bars, and we've got some 1/2 inch shank, it looks like, and some more boring bar. Oh, these are the ones with the odd 0.475. Must be a metric size, I would think. Miscellaneous stuff in here, cutters and things. And here's an old piston tool post and some holders. Some of the holders are shop built. Still got these screws here. And some magnetic bases and some arbors. Here's some cutters. These are, 1-inch arbor, I think. Okay. I think I'll check those out, and I think I'll buy those. Let's see what else we got here. Yeah. Oh, I wanted to point this out here. Now, I pulled this from my archives and gave it to Rob here for all the stuff he's given me. He's given me so much stuff, and this is a hard inch. Index head, 24 index head, 5C. It's got some fixture in here. And this is the most basic head. And these work good. And I don't need it anymore because I have the 5C collets on my Brown and Sharp dividing head. It's just something I don't need. And it's got this tailstock, but the tailstock's for something older. It's hard inch, likely. I don't know if it says hard inch, but I had to make this little plate here to get it up to the height. And it works fine. It's a good starter kit. Just make Rob an offer on that. Okay, we will head back into another place. look this over real slow here. I'm going to have to do something on this for you. I think those are all 1 inch, aren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. We'll go check things out. Okay, we're at a back table here, and we've got some drill bushings. Still the huge reamer, and the other adjustable reamers, and some 1 1/4 inch reamers. I believe these are here.
Yeah.
And I got some, still some of these mold pins, and I tell you what, you can ask Rob for a handful of these things, and they're very handy. I've been testing run-out with them. And still have these Gordon Deckel wheels. Now, that spindle out there on the bookcase fits these. And we have a skateboard cannon. And I tell you what, and it's kind of, I like building cannons, but they're kind of difficult to sell because the liability are awfully dangerous if you think about it. This one had the flash hole, you have to drill it yourself. You know, so people do make these, and that's sort of the thing that I guess somewhat protects you from it. Here's some more mold pins and devices and collars. It still has these V-block type things for working with pins. That's all precise work. Still have the Share Tobacco. Weird micrometer. I have no idea what they use those for, but this is not the only one in existence like that. Good old drill gauges and the drafting stuff there. Okay, then down here he's got some moving stuff. Anybody needs some of that stuff, so there's that. Okay, we're going to head over to another one. Okay, here's a wheel a tire changing machine, and it's set up for motorcycle wheels. It has the attachment for it, and then there's this bead breaker here that's an addition to this. That's much better than this. It's special plastic and won't scratch your aluminum wheels. So he's got that. You know, this stuff will probably go locally here. Microscope, toolmaker's microscope, and it has a ring light that you could adapt to it. It $150 has extra bulbs, but I'm sure you take an offer on it. Still has a bunch of taps here. I thought those were long gone. And let's see what they are here. 3/8 and 1/2 20. 3/8 National Course. Look at this. Oh, new. Nice, nice. Yeah, nice taps there. I'll just kind of put the things in. Have a look. 632 National Course gun tap. You see, these are all brand new. Okay, we got the drill doctor, and you know, I actually used one. I got it to work pretty good. I helped a guy on a construction site, and it came in pretty handy. But I am an ace at hand grinding, you know. And you know, this is a good little router. I have one of these trim routers, a Bosch, and probably used once, if not at all. He's got these angle dovetail blocks, some miscellaneous pullers, and what do we got here? Plastic welding kit. That's interesting. And paint, and a cute little parts washer. That's a cute little one there. And this is a sealer for plastics, kind of a commercial grade one. Okay, I will move over and show you something interesting. Well, it's no secret that I like machine tools, and this little mill is no exception. I've always liked these, and they're good machines, and it's just a real treat for me to see one that's in really good condition. I mean, there's nothing wrong with this machine. There's no appreciable wear. It's just, discolored from age. Table, just in excellent condition. Everything's so smooth. Doesn't get tight anywhere. Just sweet. Look at this thing. I would guess it'd be 1960s. It looks to be about the same vintage as my Rockwell 1214 table saw, which is a beast and just very good quality. Rockwell's a very good company. But, these companies changed hands so many times. Yeah, here we go. If you want to see. I can't read it, but I might look it up and see if I can find the year of it. Yeah, this is not for sale. This is... he wants to do cool little things with it, It's like, he's like me. He's not going to stop making things. Okay, we'll just kind of go around it here. Just real sweet. Yeah. Isn't that neat? I don't know if he's got it plugged in. Look at that. Boy, it's nice and quiet, isn't it? Yeah, that's quiet. I'm going to turn it on. Got it going the other way. That is just cool. Okay, I'll be back. Oh, and be sure to stay tuned for more episodes of Machine Tool Market Watch, where I search out interesting machines such as this Monarch 10EE and other lathes and mills that are good deals. And I'll point out ones that aren't so good. Okay, be sure to stay tuned for those exciting episodes coming up.